Allow me to take you guys down a rabbit hole really quickly that I had stumbled across because one of my viewers recently, JJ5, sent me a link to a news article about gay furry hackers. Now, of course, that should come to no surprise to anyone because I feel like furries online are kind of like weaponized super soldiers when it comes to understanding computers and hacking. I feel like every single furry I know could probably get into my computer if they just looked at me sideways. It's insane how good they are with technology. And so recently, when I heard about a Idaho National Laboratory that controls nuclear power plants, by the way, that had a massive data breach of employee information leaked online, with around 6.1 thousand employees having their social security numbers, addresses, bank account information all leaked online. And I was like, I wonder why that happened, and you're wondering why were you just complete pivoted the topic here. You went from gay furries to an Idaho National Laboratory getting hacked. Well, my dear viewer, are you putting together the puzzle pieces now? Yeah. Apparently, a gay furry hacking group hacked the Idaho National Laboratory that has a bunch of nuclear power plants attached to it because they want them to create cat-human mutants. They hacked a national laboratory and asked them to create cat girls. That is a real article title. That is a real thing that happened in the year 2023. I am in shock. And of course I had to dig deeper. Of course I had to look a little deeper into the situation because I'm not just going to leave that at face value. You think I'm just going to read that and be like, oh yeah, sure, that happens? No, I had to learn more, and so I did. So the first thing I had to do was think about why they were going in to hack this laboratory for looking for them to invest in making cat girls. Like, why them? Especially since, and I had to check to be sure, and I was right, Elon literally said about a year ago to this day that he was going to make cat girl robots after he finished making the rockets for SpaceX. He never lived up to that deal, just the same way he never lived up to making Twitter a good place, but it's like, why are you going at this random laboratory in Idaho? What do they have the technology that we don't know about? Are they experimenting on mutants that we don't know already? Are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles real? Like, so many questions and not enough answers. But I had to look into who this hacking group was, and the hacking group's name is SiegeSec. It literally sounds like one of the main characters out of, like, Watch Dogs, but I looked in, so there is actually a Malpedia page about SiegeSec. It says, SiegeSec is a hacktivist collective emerged coincidentally just days before Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Not looking great. Under the leadership of the hacktivist known as Your Anon Wolf. God, that screams 4chan. The group swiftly gained strength, announcing an increasing number of victims after its inception. The group humorously self-identifies as gay furry hackers, and is renowned for its comical slogans and use of vulgar language. I haven't seen much of the vulgar language usage so far, mainly just the comical slogans. SiegeSec has affiliations with other hacker groups like GhostSec, and typically consists of members aged between 18 and 26. Yeah. Gen Z is rocking the world right now. And I swear to God, I opened a barrel of monkeys I was not anticipating to crack open. This shit goes deeper than the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I stumbled across SiegeSec's Twitter account, because they do have a Twitter account, although they're mainly active on Telegram, although their Telegram account got banned. Teehee, a little bit of a plot twist. But I stumbled across the SiegeSec Twitter account, and I can tell that they're starting to get some traction, because they have 806 followers right now, but as of yesterday, when I first started digging into this topic, they only had 700. So 100 followers on Twitter in just a day for a small account is absolutely massive. And I can only assume you can contribute that to getting a news article written about you trying to hack a national laboratory to make cat girl mutants. Which, by the way, I just want to put a side comment out there right now. What do they expect is going to come out of this? What do they expect is going to come out of making catgirl mutants? It's going to be a genetic deformity. It's going to look like a goddamn monster. Do they think that it's going to create some, like, hot girl with cat ears on it? No! It's going to look like the one scene from SpongeBob where they're all amalgamated together, where it's like Squidward, Sandy, like Patrick, like all of them in one big ball, and he's like, it all started the day I was born. It's that. It's going to look like that, except a girl with cat ears, and I guess like a Happy Meat Farm kind of amalgamation. It's not gonna work, dude. And of course, I can tell that the people who run this are Gen Z, because they don't really take anything seriously. Even this stuff about hacking government facilities, considering it's a, felony. But someone retweeted the screenshot of the news article that we talked about the Idaho laboratory being hacked, that says, "Thanks for this, assholes." And they quote retweeted it saying, "We heart our fans." They are clearly very serious about this. Another one that I thought was kind of funny that contributes to them being unserious is this one where they say, "We are again being accused of acting on behalf of foreign intelligence. I wish we were. Maybe then we would get paid for this." And they're like, Don't you make money? Why do you do this? What is the reason then? They said, how will we make money releasing free leaks? I said, what is the reason for doing it for free? And they sent a cat gif. They said, the world of Black Hat is not a game. It is a serious topic. And they said, yes, we're very serious, with another cat gif. They said, until one day they catch you for some mistake. Pom Pom Perrin also thought it was fun until he made a mistake. Was arrested in attempted not alive moment. And they sent a cat kitten yawning, which is kind of cute, but also, dude, you're committing a felony. And of course, digging deeper into that whole tweet where they talked about how they're being accused of working for foreign governments really piqued my interest. Really grinded my... Didn't really grind my gears, not the right saying there, but they got me peeved. I wanted to, that's not the right saying either. I wanted to know more, and so I did. I looked deeper. So, since, as the Malpedia post said, SiegeSec came into prominence right around the Ukraine versus Russia war, I was like, okay, that's weird. Do they have anything that happened around then? Yes! They actually hacked into NATO and stole 845 megabytes of compressed data, which is all just information that's being passed in between nations and only for the governments to see. It's not exactly classified government documents, but it's documents that the common public shouldn't have their hands on. And they hacked for it. They stole it from NATO right around the time of the Ukraine-Russia issue, which is still happening to this day, but around when it began. And then, while reading this article, I learned that's not the first time things have happened with them either. There is a third time where the gay furry hacking group hacked agencies in the U.S. states attacking gender-affirming care. This is around the time that people were threatening to get rid of abortion in certain U.S. states. They hacked them. Holy shit, they're like goddamn Robin Hood, except if Robin Hood was gay and also a wolf anthropomorphic being. And I love seeing this account banter with other small Twitter accounts. There was a post that came out from SiegeSec that is like, it appears that someone created a fake Most Wanted account at NSA Most Wanted, which mimics FBI Cyber's Most Wanted. Which, right off the bat, I'm really curious as to how NSA's Most Wanted, that Twitter @ was not taken already, but it wasn't. And so there is actually an NSA Most Wanted account. Although I do agree with SiegeSec, this is most likely fake because, just look at it. I mean, wanted by the FBI, the silly billies, really? That's the first thing we see. That's your pinned tweet. Like, there's no way that is a real account trying to hunt down people online. Unless it is. There are gay furries hacking into Idaho national nuclear power plants for the sake of creating catgirl mutants. So maybe it is real. I don't know. What am I to know what's real and what's not anymore? But of course, that's about the entire story. But I had one more detail I had to look into, and that was the supposed leader of SiegeSec, Your Anon Wolf. Your Anon Wolf also has a Twitter account, although he hasn't posted too much. But if you look at the account, he does a lot of retweeting of other instances of hacking things that have gone down. Now, some of them are with GhostSec, some of them are with other different various groups, but I can't scroll down very much because I'm very worried about running into... How do I word this? Explicit images of anthropomorphic individuals receiving gift bags in their posterior. It's gay furry porn. It's porn. I don't want to scroll down too much because I don't really want to get in trouble. So yeah, just know that that's there alongside a lot of different retweets of various other hacking groups that I can only assume SiegeSec and Your Anon Wolf collaborate with. So that's a thing. There are various hacking groups collabing with the Gay Furry Convention. It's crazy to me, dude. Oh yeah, I scrolled down. There it is. Man, he is taking it. I'm moving on. But of course, this is going to have to be where I'm wrapping things up. I don't really think there's anything else that's come out of this situation alongside all the past situations that's happened with SiegeSec. Although, I don't think this is the last time we're going to be hearing from them. This clearly was not their magnum opus. I don't really know why they hacked a laboratory in Idaho to make catgirl mutants. It feels weird to me, especially since their previous hacking ventures were like targeted for a reason. There was the whole thing with NATO and talking about the way that they were handling the war incorrectly. There was the thing with attacking states that were attacking gender affirming care. There were like previous ventures made sense. This one doesn't, considering catgirl mutants are improbable and also a weird thing to hack people for. So maybe there was something going on at the Idaho laboratory we didn't know about. Maybe there's a good reason they attacked them, but I don't really know. Although, if someone does know, and if you have any information you think I've missed, don't feel afraid to throw it at me in the comments. And if you have any also takes on this, let me know in the comments below, because I love discussing this stuff with you guys. This is why I make these videos. It isn't just for me to talk, it's for me to discuss. It's for me to communicate with you guys, because that's fun, and I enjoy it. But that's about where the situation lies. If Your Anon Wolf finds this video somehow, thanks for being funny, I guess. If there is a good reason, let me know. But yeah, let me end you guys with the song of the day, because just like SiegeSec, sometimes you just gotta mess around. by Cage the Elephant. I'm going to add it to the Songs of the Day playlist. This is one of my favorite songs from them. I say that every time. I love all their music. But that's about it for now. Thank you guys for being here. And as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night. And yeah, don't hack people, I guess, for no reason. Cat girl mutants aren't real. They can't exist, okay? They can't exist.